Oh, I bet this sounds horrible on the speaker thing. Look at this out of the way. Oh, isn't that cool? You know, I can't remember who gave me that. I think it was it Mo? No, or Xandra? I can't remember, but I love that. Isn't that cool? I'm going to use it steampunky kind of way. And I am looking for a ring. I need one of these. Here, I'll just use this. Oops, I just lost it. Here we go. I'm going to use a little jump ring, one of Tim's jump rings, and one of the little pins. I don't know, I can't remember what he calls those. There. And I need chain. Chain. I had some chain. That is not it. Let me see, is it in this one? Crazy. Chain. Where is the chain? That's cute too, you know? I don't know. Let's leave it out. Where is that chain? I used it today. So well. What a mess. But don't you love that? I love to dig. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like in a desperate rush and want to get this done. And here it is. Hate to dig, but anyway. But what I do is when I empty when I use some of the pieces from the ideology pieces, I throw it all in there so I can get to it real quick. So anyway, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and probably just be easier for me to open this up and put it on. And I'm going to find the end. See, I told y'all I'm the world-class mumbler, but I am. That's the way I get when I start crafting. So bear with me. Y'all probably know that by now. So that's in the pen, okay? And then I'm going to put, I'm going to put that up in here, like right in here. Just going to shove it down in there. Okay, and then I'm going to put my key. Did we decide which one we like best? I kind of like that one. But you know, I think I'll go with heart because it's so cute. So let me use this one. I'll probably get 15 emails saying, you should have gone with the other one, which is cool. So I'm going to say right around in there-ish. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to open it up by sliding it against itself. I can't see a thing. This way. You know, you pull it against it. Instead of opening it up, you pull it and do that. So I'm going to put that on here. And I'm going to take this off of here. The excess chain. I think. Here we go. So, once again, I'm going to put this back on here. And put the ring on. And close that back. I'm going to tighten that down just a little bit. Like that. Okay. So I've got my ring on, and I'm going to open up the ring now. Sorry guys, it's my phone. Open up the ring, and I'm going to put my key in. Like that. And close it back up. Like that, okay? So now I'm going to grab my hot glue again, and I'm going to glue the key down with hot glue right behind me. And I'm going to try to see if I can be careful here and put hot glue on the high part and put it in, oops, not like that, like that. And hold it for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my tweezers real quick, and that means that I've got a email or Facebook thing on my phone, and I will get to that in a few minutes. Let's see. I need where's my tweezers? I can't find my other tweezers. Tweezers! Got some on that round over. No memento, por favor. Sorry, I had to fix that. It makes me crazy. Sorry. Okay, so that's done. So that is what we have so far, okay? And so, key to my heart. So let me get some of the, oops, there went the extra chain. Let me grab some, what was I going to say? Let me grab some of the washi tape, the tissue tape, and I'll be right back. So hold on 1 second. Okay, so once again, this is what I've got so far. And now I'm going to add some of some tag ribbon stuff that hold, what do you call that? So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use some black. And let's see if I can find the end right here. Like, I don't know, I always use too much, but. So I'm going to take my ribbon. Instead of using ribbon, I'm just going to use the tissue tape. And I'm folding it edge to edge. Like so. I'm so glad to get some of these things done. It makes me so happy. And I hope y'all enjoy these videos. Sorry. I hope y'all enjoy them. I enjoy doing them. I get a kick out of seeing y'all's comments. So that's that. So on this one, I'm going to make it a little bit redder. Let me put some down on my craft mat. I'm going to grab my ink. I think I'll just do this. Something like that, okay? Now, let me see if I can dry it just real quick. Yep, it's time for a new gun, folks. So I'm going to just put a little bit of tint to that in red. And that was Barn Door Distress Ink. Okay. And I'm going to pull that up. I think. No fingernails. And I'm going to fold that in half just like I did the black. And there's a little piece of junk. There we go. Edge to edge. You know where I learned this from? It was from Diane Reevely. When I took her class in Florida at Whimsidoodle, which I cannot wait to do that again. It was so much fun. Diane is such a sweet lady, and I so enjoy her company. I wish I could have hung out with her more at CHA, but I didn't want to feel like a lurker, so I tried to stay away. And I did go by several times, and I'm sure she was like going, "Oh, Jim, again, please." But we were trying to keep her in tea. She was drinking tea with cream, so I'm going to put this in here like that. So that's where I learned that from, and I love it. I think it's what a wonderful idea, especially if you don't have ribbon. And I've got tons of ribbon, but you know, I think this is more fun. Of course I can get it to work. There we go. So I'm going to pull that down. And I'm going to pull these out. So once again, Diane gets credit for these. It's awesome, awesome idea. And it really works, and it's pretty strong, and it gives it what it needs. Okay, so I'm going to just leave those alone for right now. So now I'm going to start on the card. So the tag is done. So basically, if you just wanted a tag, this is what it would look like. But I'm going to go ahead and start on the card. So I'm going to go grab some black cardstock, and I'm going to cut it down to, I think it's 5, and let's see. I like big cards, obviously. So I think it's 5 3/4. Let's see. No, it's 5.5 by 8.5, which will fit in a 6x9 envelope if you've got one. And if not, you can make one. So anyway, so I'm going to cut this. I'm going to black chipboard. I think I said cardstock. Sorry, I like to use chipboard. So 5.5 by 8.5. 5.5 by 8.5. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my 5.5 by 8.5. I believe that's right. Let me look. I've already forgotten. I've got my 5.5 by 8.5 inch pieces. Once again, this is black chipboard. You could use whatever you want, but I just like the black. This is medium weight, and then I cut those, and so the next thing you're going to need is a piece of, if you're using black, I just use 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I'm going to cut it down. Oops. Cut it down, and I'm going to do a 1-inch strip. Okay, and then I'm going to make it by 8.5 inches. 8.5. I'm going to make it a little less. 8.5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my scoreboard out and score it at, let's see, probably, let's see, let's do 3/8. Sorry, 3/8. Barely get my finger in there. 3/8. There we go. Get it started. 3/8. I'm going to come over 1/8 of an inch and do it at what, 1/2 inch? Which probably, I could have made that a little bit even, but that's cool. So I've got, once again, a 1-inch strip, and I'm going to score it. For this, you know, it's not completely even. I'm going to score it at 3/8 and again at 1/2 inch, okay, on the scoreboard. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next, I think, is I'm going to add score tape. You could add glue if you'd like. And score tape is, almost out. Thank God I went by the Crafty Scrapper on the way home from Dallas and got some score tape because I was out, totally out. So I'm going to add that to, I think this side. And I'm just going to put, this is 1/4 inch here. And then again here. And then I'm going to grab my corner chomper, the one with the, I think it's called Ticket. Let me see if I can find it. I have it up here. Let me grab it real quick. Let's see. Ticket. Angle. Sorry, y'all. It's the angle, the photo angle, and use the angle punch for this. I'm going to go in and I'm going to put that in here, like so. And chomp those corners. Optional steps if you want to. I mean, this is just something I've done. And I'm going to go ahead and fold it over on one end. And then fold it again on the, to get that 1/8 inch gap there. Okay. Just like that. So we've got something like that, right? And I'm going to put it to one of the sides of this. I think I'll go make it the bowed, so it'll bow in the middle. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on the cover. And I'm going to grab my craft pick. Whoops. Everything's falling over here. Ooh, there's something there. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. And put that on the edge. Let's see if I can do that a little bit better. So on that edge right there, I think I'm going to do that. So it's basically acting as a hinge. Sorry, y'all can't see that. So this piece is acting as a hinge. Okay, and you want that 8th inch gap for this to work. So I'm going to put this on this side. I'm going to go ahead and just put it like that. Go ahead and put that down like so. Okay, so that's our card, right? Okay, so now I've done that, I'm going to do the pattern paper. Time to have some fun. And once again, using the Yours Truly collection, and I'm going to use a corner punch, Martha's corner punch. And I'm going to punch the corners just for fun. You don't have to if you don't want to. I always thought Valentine's lacy, why not? Just doing all 4 corners. And this is going to be my outside paper. Do both of those. She's got the coolest rounder. It makes round doily looking things that have been on HSN, and I purchased those a while back, and I sure like the Lucky 8s too. But with Martha's, you definitely get a finer cut when it makes a round doily. Anyway, off subject here. So that's going to go there. So I'm going to run these through the Xyron real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I've got my pieces for the front and back covers of my card, and I am pulling this up, throwing it away. I pull this edge up carefully, and then pull it. Comes off pretty quickly, okay? So I'm going to find the center of the front of the card and lay it down, okay? So the Xyron will stay in these holes, so you just take it, the Xyron adhesive, you just take it and start rubbing that edge, and it'll clean out that excess adhesive that's there. Okay, rub that in. I love my Xyron. I should be working for them, really, because I love it so much. I just like not having to have, sorry, that's my phone again, not having to glue the whole thing. But once again, I was saying that Tim's Glue and Seal is awesome for this kind of stuff. Okay, so that's the front cover. And then the back cover of the card, I am going to pull this off. And pull one of these edges up carefully and pull that off, and it comes off pretty quickly. And I'm hoping, yeah, I've got the hearts the right way on this paper. Let's see, I'm going to put this down here. There we go. I'm going to rub the edge again, get the excess adhesive off, which makes little balls. It's kind of like rubber cement almost. can also use, I bought this not too long ago. Well, I guess pretty long ago actually. To get the adhesive up and out. This little eraser, this gum eraser. And God knows I've used it, obviously, huh? Okay, so that's that. That's the back. Now I'm going to run the interior pieces through the Xyron. So actually what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and punch the corners on those. Trying to make the interior a little bit lighter so that I could write on it. Write the message on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to go run those through the Xyron and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to do the insides. I got those run through the Xyron. I'll do the left side first. Pull that up. It's going to be the same thing. Once again, sorry to bother you, sorry to bother you with all the little details. I think I'll go that way. I'm going to put this down here. I'll kind of eyeball it a little bit. Like that. Oh, that's a little bit more on that side, but it's okay. And then put that down. Take this and do the same thing, kind of rub that off. Rub off those, rub the corners. And maybe y'all can't see. Here, let me show you. Well, yeah, you can see some of that. Where am I? Where am I? Can you see that? Do you see inside these holes? Well, you can't really see. But do you see inside those holes, there's some tape. Let me move the light over here. Now you can see it. Do you see those that tape, that adhesive that's in there? So that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling that off by rubbing it like that. You can kind of see these balls of, well, maybe you can't. Well, that one maybe. Can you see that one? Balls of extra adhesive come off and just roll off. Kind of like I was saying, rubber cement almost. Kind of the same thing. Okay. Once again, you can use your eraser doobie like that if you want to. Okay. So here's another one. I'm going to pull that off like that. I can't believe that I keep on thinking Disneyland. You know, what happened with Disney, I know if you've been following my blog, I got sick. I'm sure from the, I know y'all think I'm crazy, from the airplane, from the airplane air, that recirculated air, it always does it to me. So I got sick toward the end part of going to Los Angeles, to Anaheim, and I had made reservations, or I had purchased tickets to go to Disney Land in advance, and I waited until the last few days of my trip to go, and the last day was when I was going to go, and I was going to go meet up with some girls from CHA, Candy and Anita, and they were running behind. They had gone to Hollywood that day, and so I just went ahead and I went to get really actually a sweatshirt so that I wouldn't be too cold when I went to do the rides and stuff. And when we went there, I got a call and they were running a little bit later, and I just decided, you know, I was feeling bad, so we just went to the Disney studio, downtown Disneyland, I think is what it's called, and did that and ate dinner and at a really cool, I think it's called the Jazz Kitchen maybe, and I had a wonderful dinner, and walked back to the hotel and crashed, and I think I was in bed by 8:30. So that was that was my big doings at Disneyland when I went to CHA. So okay, that's the inside, outside of the card. I love to use chipboard for cards. It wouldn't be great for mailing, but be better for giving. So anyway, what I'm going to use now is I'm going to use some tissue tape just for fun to kind of bring up a little bit of a, to make the background here not so sterile. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that at an angle here, like so. And put that down. I'm going to grab my knife if I can find one. Yeah, here's one. And I'm going to cut that on the edge of the paper, like that. And here again, edge of the, oops, completely missed that edge of the paper. And then use a different kind, which is going to be the new ruler tape. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Ruler tape. I'm going to kind of space it out about 1/8 of an inch here. Eyeball it. Okay. Put that down there. Cut that off. And again right here. And then one more, I'm going to use the, I think I'll just use the hands. On the other I use the alphabet, but I'm going to use the hands. Let me see if I can find the end of it. Glasses would be good. Put those suckers on. Okay, let's see. And sorry about my phone, y'all. I get emails all the time, and I love them. I love my emails and my comments, so I appreciate y'all who do that. Okay, there we go. There's the hand. Cut that off and roll these back up actually before they get crazy. Cut this end right on that paper edge there. Okay, just for something. You don't have to do that, but just for something else extra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tag and I am going to place that on the center. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to run that across here and just put it on there, kind of centered, maybe like that. Okay. So, and then I'm going to take my scissors and kind of trim these up a little bit, like that. Okay, so y'all, that is the card. Okay, and that will be the inside. You can put a message on the inside, and I just think it's kind of fun. I hope you like it, and I hope you make one. Okay, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you soon with some other projects. Bye.